Vine a Canadá.
About 5 years ago, Nereida Guevara came from Guatemala to Canada to work on a BC berry farm.
Con la oportunidad del permiso de trabajo.
Guevara claimed she and several other female farm workers were faced with poor living and working conditions.
Hubiera ayudado muchísimo porque pues de ser para mí.
She said that that even though in her country, in her home country, there's a lot of threats and intimidation and bad conditions, to come to this place and then find out that working in the same situation, it was very hard for her.
So she turned to Vancouver's Dignidad Migrante Society for help. It's one of the organizations behind Sunday's Community Health Fair, an event aimed at empowering foreign workers about workplace rights and protections. As a volunteer, Dr. Claudia Chavez travels across BC, checking in on migrant workers, making sure they have fair access to health care.
There was one time that I visited one of the farms and they had hidden a guy that fell and had their skull was basically open. The employer didn't want to take him to the hospital because that requires a WorkSafe BC complaint, right?
She and other advocates are calling on the federal and provincial government to enforce stricter employer regulations and more routine follow-up, including unannounced inspections of housing and workplaces.
We also have a backpack, we call it a heat kit for the women that are migrant workers.
From workshops on how to protect themselves from heat, prevent accidents, and use medical insurance, to getting a massage or haircut, Cecilia Moreno says events like this help connect migrant workers with services they need.
I had to discover by myself how to make my MSP papers, how to go to a walk-in clinic.
So far, Dignidad Migrante has helped 10,000 migrant workers across BC, compiling at least 90 WorkSafe BC claims. And it's hoped events like these will boost their ability to help even more. Janella Hamilton, CBC News, Surrey.